Hello guys, how are you doing? So, welcome back to my reactions, and as you can see I'm going to be watching episode 11 of the second season of My Hero Academia now. So, last episode was one of the best ones. I mean, we had this insane fight between Deku and Todoroki, and it didn't disappoint at all. It was a really intense fight, and we saw some pretty cool moves from both of them. I was not expecting Deku to sacrifice like all of his fingers, and even use the broken fingers more than one time. So that was really insane. But I mean, at that point, it was basically his only way to even face Todoroki. Uh, as we all know how strong his ice power is, and I mean, if Deku would go like easy, and if he hesitated there, he would have been defeated really easily. So he had to do it. It was really risky, and I mean, it's probably gonna take some time to like heal him. But yeah, hopefully you will do a fully recover with the kissing girl, I guess. And yeah, we also had this situation between Todoroki and his father, and we got to see a bit of his past and exactly what happened in his childhood. And it was really heartbreaking to know that basically Andy Avery was bullying his mother, and it was just so sad to know. And that he was like forcing Todoroki to be stronger, and like just wanting him to be a tool, just like he wants now. It was always like that. So this basically gives enough reasons to Todoroki to hate him and to not want to use his power. But then Deku actually made a good point. I mean, even if he has that power, and if he got that power from his father, and even if he doesn't like him, it doesn't mean that he can't use it. I mean, he can still use that power. It's his own power, and he can use that for good and to do the things that he feels that is right. So it doesn't it doesn't matter if he's going to use that power or not. I mean, if he uses that power, it doesn't mean that he's just like his father. So that was a really good point from Deku, and we could see at the end of the fight that Todoroki was thankful for everything that Deku did, and it really made him realize some things that he wasn't really thinking about before. But yeah, we also saw like the end of that fight when they both put like full power on their attacks, and when Todoroki finally decided to use both of his powers, we could just see how insanely strong these guys can be. I mean, they're probably not really Deku because he can't really control his power, but Todoroki, he can be maybe even stronger than some of these pro level heroes. But yeah, we just saw how strong those attacks were, and even Midnight and the Cement guy, they really had to intervene and like stop the attack, but avoid the attack to each of them. So it was really intense, and at the end, Deku was the one who was thrown away and outside of the ring, and Todoroki was still standing there, so he's the one advancing. But yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if that would go like against the rules, because I mean there was interference from the referee, I guess, Midnight. But yeah, I'm not too sure about that. Maybe it's just going to go like that, and the Todoroki advances. But it's going to be interesting to also see in this episode where not where how the conversation between Todoroki and Endeavor is going to go, because we know that they're going to meet each other in that hallway, and I wonder what kind of conversation they're going to have. It's going to be really interesting, and we are also going to get the rest of the fights in this episode, so really looking forward to that. So I hope you guys are ready, and let's just start the episode. It's also true. You're like injuring yourself. These effects were so cool. And that explosion. I was just like looking at that scene where the explosion the explosion happens, and we saw all of the rocks being thrown away. And I mean, I don't know if there was like a defense field around the audience, but I mean, that would that would have been pretty dangerous because those rocks were really like going everywhere. That whole moment could have killed a lot of people. I'm really curious to see like what's going to happen between Deku and Todoroki as well. I mean, Deku was a big help to Todoroki. You can't deny that. They might be rivals, but that doesn't mean they can't be friends. Also, wonder who's going to be in the finals. Also, don't know how strong Iida can be in terms of fighting. We know that he has that turbo, like the engine quirk, but I don't know how good it is for fighting. Wanted to help him. Yep, he's getting pissed. Oh, it's happening right now. He doesn't care about you. He doesn't care about you. Oh, damn. He doesn't care about you. Recoveries girl. Damn, he's all messed up. Damn. He really got badly injured. Oh no. You're gonna see him. I don't know who he is. Oh my god, this moment. Yeah. Um. At least I didn't recognize All Might. Yeah. Being a hero is about helping others, not winning. Yeah. It's a really hard moment for him. We're gonna see this fight now. He's really fast. Is he is he really trying that? Oh, he actually won. Man, that was smart. Oh, at least he didn't injure her. Oh, this guy's gonna advance probably. Oh, and she's out. Of course. I feel bad for her, but I mean, he's really strong. Some quirks are just better for fighting. Of course. Giving a lot of kisses. Yeah, that's why his hand is all messed up. Damn. That's like a warning. Yep. He really needs to get the hang of that. Hmm. He can't be singing like that. Damn. Wants to do the same for Deku. Yeah. That was something unexpected. I mean, nothing is lost. Is still learning. All right, something happened with his brother. That's him. What's happening? I wonder if it's the guys from before, the villains we know. Hero killer. I don't. I don't think we saw that one yet. I would be surprised if Bakugo lost here. He did manage to hit him though. Wait, does that mean Iida is going to fight Todoroki? There he goes again. That's gonna be some fight. You have a really strong opponent in front of you, so yeah. There he goes. Yeah. And he has enough firepower to make that happen. Damn. This almost looks like Dragon Ball. It's over. Damn, now we're going to have some really big fights. I don't know, I have a feeling that Todoroki is going to. I don't know, he's just like really strong. Ida is smart though. Ida really needs to be smart in this fight. I wonder if this will be over in an instant. But yeah, he's really fast. Damn. Damn. Oh, he's going. He's going all out. Damn! He just wants to throw them outside of the ring. Oh, he throws the engines. Damn. He outsmarted him. I was already expecting him to advance, but yeah. He didn't use any firepower. He's still like thinking about it. And yeah, this is a big hit to him as well. Oh shit. All Might. For real. Man, this episode is not good for Iida. And it's probably gonna be Bakugo against Todoroki in the final. Oh, he's crying. It's because of the light. Yeah, it's because of the light from the fire. Exactly. The tears on the shadow. Oh, of course. That stun grenade, the shadow is probably gone. Of course. Yeah. That was like the worst matchup for him. But I like how Bakugo is respecting the opponents and fighting with his head, not just with his fists. Man, this fight though, this final match is it's gonna be great. His brother, man, he just lost the chance to hit number one. Really? Oh no. Did he actually die? Damn. It's this guy that we saw previously, yeah. And this guy must be really strong. Oh, it's the warping guy. Stain. Of course they want to recruit him. Man, this was the worst episode for Iida. I mean, he lost his opportunity to reach number one to fight in the finals. And then he gets that call about his brother being... I'm not sure if he got killed or not. I want to believe so. I mean, he's the hero killer, so I doubt he would leave him there without him being dead. But man, this episode really sucked for him. It was a really good episode. We saw like pretty good fights, and we now... I was not expecting all of the fights to occur, like until the finals. I was expecting maybe like the second phase to be over, but not also the semifinals. But we had all of that, and now we know who's going to face who in the finals. And I mean, how happy can it be? I mean, Todoroki against Bakugo. It's going to be such an epic fight. This fire against that ice, and I want to believe Todoroki is going to use the fire power during that fight, but who knows? And that was a nice answer that he gave Endeavor. That in that moment when he used the fire power, he wasn't thinking of him. Really, basically telling him that he just didn't care about him. I'm expecting Todoroki to win, to be honest. Man, there he goes again. It is going back. It's actually happening in the next episode already. That's going to be such an epic fight. I mean, I'm not rooting for either of them. I mean, I actually somehow want Todoroki to win because I think he has like a better reason to win that than Bakugo has. I mean, Bakugo still deserves to win it, and I wouldn't be like disappointed if he did. But I feel like Todoroki has much more reasons to win it, and I actually believe that he's stronger than Bakugo at this point. Even if Bakugo is really strong and he has this insane quirk, I don't believe he can be a match to Todoroki, but probably only if Todoroki uses both powers and not only eyes. If it's only eyes, then Bakugo probably has a better chance. But yeah, anyway, that fight is probably going to be really epic, and I really can't wait to see it. But it really sucks. It really sucked to see that happening to Iida. If it wasn't like enough for him to lose the fight and lose his opportunity to be number one, and like have his brother recognize him, he actually just got informed that his brother was like killed apparently. So that's a really bad moment for Iida, and I have no idea how he's going to recover from this. But we'll see. I'm also not completely sure if his brother is dead or not. Maybe he's just like really injured, but we'll see. Anyway, I really like this episode, and as I said, I can't wait to watch his final fight. So I hope you guys enjoyed my reaction to this episode, and if you did, please like and subscribe to the channel. And you can also join my Discord and my Patreon if you want to get early access to my full reactions. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next episode, so see ya!